Once upon a time, in a small village, there was a monastery where monks devoted themselves to the path of self realization under the guidance of a Zen master. One day, a man arrived at the monastery wishing to become a disciple. He approached the Zen master and said, "Sir, I want to know myself. I want to know the truth." The Zen master looked at him and replied, "If you want to know the truth, you must be willing to stake your entire life on it. It could take your whole life to discover the truth, and even then, there's no guarantee that you'll achieve it in this lifetime. Are you prepared for that?" The disciple responded, "Sir, I have come here with no intention of turning back. I am ready." The master said, "If that is so, then I have a task for you. There are 500 monks in this monastery, and you will take care of their rice pounding. Beat rice from morning till night. When you are tired, sleep, and when you wake up, start pounding rice again. Don't do anything else or think about anything else. Just follow this path. And don't come to me. I will come to you when necessary." The young man began pounding rice as instructed by the master. There were 500 disciples in the monastery, all of whom needed food. So he would rise early in the morning and pound rice until nightfall. When he became tired, he would sleep in the same room where he worked, not speaking to anyone, and no one would come to speak to him. For the first few months, many thoughts crowded his mind while he pounded the rice. But as these thoughts were not fed with new subjects, they gradually faded away. Slowly, his thoughts started to subside. After a few years, he even forgot his name. He remained silent and pounded rice in a state free of thought. He did not meditate, nor did he read any scriptures. The chief disciples of the monastery considered him a fool and regarded him as inferior. 12 years passed in this way. Then one day, the Zen master announced, "My time is nearing its end, and I must choose a successor who will lead the monastery after me. Any disciple who has attained self realization should write a few lines near my door tonight, expressing their experience." Many disciples contemplated doing so. One of the chief disciples, well versed in Buddhist scriptures and considered by all to be the most likely successor, wrote, "The mind is like a mirror where dust from thoughts and desires accumulates. Sweeping away this dust is meditation. When the dust is cleared and the mirror of the mind is clean, salvation is attained." The next morning, when the master saw these lines, he became furious. "Who has written this nonsense on my wall?" he exclaimed. The chief disciple remained silent, though the lines he had written were filled with wisdom. However, it was all intellectual knowledge, not personal experience. He was clever enough not to sign his name, as he wasn't sure of the truth in his words since he hadn't attained self realization. The master completely rejected the lines, and everyone in the monastery was astonished. The incident became a hot topic of discussion among the monks. While discussing this, two disciples passed by the monk who had been pounding rice for 12 years. They saw him laugh quietly after overhearing their conversation. Surprised, they asked, "Why are you laughing?" This monk, considered insignificant by the others, never read scriptures or meditated. To them, he was just a foolish rice pounder. The scholars of the monastery viewed him as irrelevant, and his smile puzzled them. So they asked again, "Why did you laugh?" The rice pounder responded, "I laughed because the master is right. Those lines are worthless. They hold no real value." Shocked, the disciples asked, "Can you write better lines than these?" The rice pounder replied, "I can't write because I'm illiterate, but I can speak a few lines. If you can write them down, I will go with you." They agreed, and together they went to the master's room. The rice pounder spoke his lines, which the other disciple wrote on the wall, signing his name beneath them. They expected the master to react similarly, The lines the rice pounder recited were profound. The mind is an illusion. There is no mind, nor is there a mirror of the mind. And when the mind does not exist, where will the dust settle? He who understands this has realized the truth. When the master saw these lines, he immediately got up in the middle of the night and went to the rice pounder. Waking him from his sleep, he said, "Take this, take my staff and my robe. From today, you are my successor. But leave the monastery at once and go far away. I know there are many scholars here who consider themselves superior to you. They will kill you because they cannot bear that a simple rice pounder has become enlightened while they have not. You have attained everything I possess, and you achieved it through pounding rice. Wherever you go, people will come to you. For when a flower blooms, its fragrance spreads everywhere." The rice pounder bowed to his master and left the monastery that night. If we look at our own lives, we will see that many people believe meditation can only be practiced by sitting still with closed eyes. But in truth, it is not like that. Meditation can be done even while walking or while working. The true essence of meditation is to become so absorbed in what you are doing that you lose awareness of your own body, just like the rice pounder who was so immersed in his task that he lost all sense of self and one day attained self realization. Zen teaches us to be present in the moment at all times without thinking of anything else. The mind exists only as long as there are thoughts. When thoughts cease, the mind vanishes. And when the mind is no more, only the pure self remains. We don't need any special spiritual practice to discover our true nature. All we need is to become completely lost in whatever we are doing. Let your work become a meditation.